trash on first? Do I just want to start with Desmond or end with that one?
Actually, I'm gonna start off with things I don't like about all of them across the board.
Ooh, okay. This is spicy. Alright, go on.
Okay, to begin with, first off, these 5 people do not have the same body type. As from like an expected point of view, Aki is the only one who's supposed to be a bit built. However, you can very much tell looking at this, I was very much in my phase where I was only drawing buff men. And I struggled because of it. Like, Stallion is supposed to be like a little top heavy, but he's not supposed to be this girthy. Leonidas is a literal twink. And fucking Felicia, she's a little curvy. Yeah, she's not a brick house. Secondly, also, I was very much in this era of like, ooh, I need to define the eyelashes. And because of that, I ended up just making eyelashes that are the same color as people's hair. That's not how that works. At all. Eyelashes don't look like that.
Wait, oh my god, you're right. Wait, what the hell?
I don't like it, never liked it.
I can't unsee it, oh my god, I never noticed that.
Because I was trying to imitate a popular Vocaloid artist and how they did it, but the issue is they did it really, really well, and it was very suited to their art style. And I just tried to copy it, and I did it for multiple years, and no one ever told me it looked bad. So that's on y'all. Secondly, again, I was dumbfounded at the realization Aki was blue and not red, but I need you to take a moment to look at Aki and Felicia. Now I need you to take a moment to look at the backgrounds that I gave them. I gave the red one pink, and I gave the pink one red.
Wait. Okay, that's really funny. That's stupid funny.
Secondly, I added this weird fucking chunky white outline to the Persona SC logo. Doesn't look good. Never looked good. There's better ways to make it stand out on the background than I did.
Yeah. No.
And also, again, I should have given Leonidas the blonde, the yellow background. I didn't.
Yeah, well, yeah, he gets blue instead of... Yeah, blue instead of Aki.
Well, again, I didn't know Aki was blue at the time. I really thought Aki was red.
Well, you did later correct it. You did later correct this for Luna's birthday special.
Thank you, Lunar, for being patient and kind with me. You are truly a loving soul. But now to get onto the individual stuff, starting with Aki. First off, Aki had like a fade on the side of his head. I didn't know how to draw that, so I just drew the hair on the side of his head gray instead of making it look like a fade. Like, that's not a fade. That's just different colored hair.
Look, Aki started graying out in his mid-16s.
He started graying out in a perfect radius around the crown of his head down.
God,
and secondly, I know Aki is the built one. I gave him the most brick house jaw. Like, again, this is a teenage boy. Why does he look like fucking G.I. Joe? Oh, and another thing, okay, gonna break, because you have to edit this back into the first part, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of pause. Why did I make everyone's ears so long? Everyone's ears are long. They go from the bottom of the chin to the middle of their head.
The other one, it only looks normal for Desmond because his half his face is obscured.
Exactly. But yes, back to Aki. Secondly, again, I just didn't know he was blue, so I gave him the most red fucking thing there is. And also, like, there was also a period of time where I really didn't know how to, like, do anything that wasn't very basic, cute anime features. So none of these people look like their ethnicities. None of them. Aki just looks like a vaguely tan, ambiguous cartoon guy. There's nothing defining he's Japanese. At all. If anything, the red that I accidentally forced upon him is forcing him into the trope of ambiguously Mexican boy in red hoodie.
He does
you know that trope,
similar,
right?
He does have a similar skin tone to my brother. He's the most tan out of everyone, too.
Well, that's also because not all Japanese people are porcelain white. A lot of them actually have a more closely related to this skin tone that there actually are. But the issue is, because I gave him no defining Japanese features, he looks just ambiguously mixed white Mexican. And it doesn't even look done well. Like, it's a C+. It's a C+, no Sabo kid. Secondly, Desmond. I just don't like him as a character. So, and it sucks, because I ended up thinking I did him the best. And that's what sucks about it. The issue he has that I really don't like is his fucking glasses are such a weird shape. Like, those are sports glasses. Those are goggles. But I think he ultimately did the best because he's 90% covered.
Yeah, that's sad to hear, but probably, yeah.
Sad and disappointing. Moving down, we have Leonidas. His hair isn't blonde, it's yellow. And I get that in the anime reference I was given, it's yellow, but I understand that this kid is supposed to be blonde. I can translate that better now. But why? I just gave him yellow hair. And also, again, he's supposed to be a twink. He is 90 pounds soaking wet with rain boots on. Why did I give him this thick tree trunk log neck? And also, that's not how collared shirts work. Ideally, the collar would go under the cardigan, because no one does their clothes like that. And also, the shape of the tie is wrong. Why is it a pentagon?
Wait, what? Wait, do you have a reference? One sec, I don't wear ties.
The top of the tie is meant to be like an upside-down trapezoid. It's supposed to be more flat on the top. Like, look at Felicia's tie in this. I actually did Felicia's tie kind of good here. It's made to look like that. Why is Leonidas' tie so pointy? What's it pointing at? What motion is it making?
Oh, wait, now I see. It's like a clip-on. Looks like a clip-on that I'm seeing it.
And the thing is, you can tell it's not a clip-on because you see the parts of his tie that are supposed to be tied.
Yeah, I see it.
Which, by the way, are significantly thinner. Which, by the way, are significantly thinner than the tie itself, which wouldn't be true. That loses equal length to the thickness of the tie. Then we move on to Stallion, my own character. First off, this hair is disgusting. I understand that Stallion is Eurotrash, but he washes his hair. This hair is nasty. He is not accurate to his character at all, and is also strangely too detailed. There's too many little hairlines going on. Secondly, the earrings are, while I understand, again, Eurotrash punk, these are a little just too disjointed. That one random rainbow pentagram one, I don't know what I was on, randomly throwing in a rainbow in a color palette, but I know better now as a graphic designer, never use a rainbow under any circumstances because rainbows just look bad. Secondly, this shirt, I understand what I was going for. Stallion likes to play with shape in his clothing. I didn't need to add a custom choker built into the top. And the issue with that is, not only does it showcase that the leather jacket is in the wrong position, because ideally the collar would hit the neck, not the trapezius muscle, so it's supposed to be more up. It also highlights how fucked up his collarbones look.
I'll be honest, when I first saw this, I did not realize that like the open space where the collarbone is, that's just bare chest. I thought that was more shirt.
And that's an issue, because that's literally his collarbone. And it's pointing up. Aki's is moderately correct. Those are at least in a similar direction. They're a little close, but they're going the correct direction. Stallion's collarbones are pointing up and then slope down, which is an issue from a health standpoint. And I think in this case, Stallion has the worst case of this eyelash situation, because those ones are just nasty looking. And also the shape of Stallion's goatee. Why does it need to be in a little ponytail? Why is it there?
Wait. Oh, wait, that it? Oh, wait, I didn't notice that.
It's in a little ponytail, for no reason.
Wow, you must... Christ.
It's just gross. It's just gross.
Oh, wait, and yeah, that ear,
Stallion,
I thought it was a dice.
Stallion,
okay.
The thing is with Stallion, he's supposed to be the perfect Eurotrash dirt aesthetic. He takes the perfect elements of what makes a teenage dirtbag and plays with them well. And I didn't understand how to do that. So when I was trying to draw him, he didn't understand how to do that. He didn't encapsulate his own aesthetic well. Oh, bye music bot, I guess.
Oh, no, that died a while ago.
I guess you have to put the music in post.
Yeah, it's fine, whatever. It's how I got locked into the conversation.
And finally, the one I did the dirtiest, the one I have to apologize for. Felicia, sweetie, I am so sorry I did this to you. I need you to know how sorry I am. Because to begin with, this makeup is boot nasty. I tried to just give you lipstick, I gave you hardcore lip fillers. I gave you botched lip fillers into plastic surgery. Secondly, the blush on the apple of the cheek. Are you a clown? No, you're not. You're literally a professional woman in the working world. So I don't know why I gave you this pantomime nonsense. Also, these spidery, spiny little lashes. These are disgusting. These are boot nasty. And also, there's no way someone as important and girl boss as Felicia would have the daintiest little cat eye. No, her makeup would be intense. It'd be hard to, fully feel comfortable around. She has what we call in the industry unapproachable makeup. And I made her too cute, dainty little girly in the face. And that includes these cute little button earrings, because there's no way someone as grand as Felicia would not have these little button earrings. And also, and again, this is the worst case of thick neck. Like I said, Felicia, she's a little curvy. This is a brick wall. This is a brick. This Felicia right here was the first brick thrown at Stonewall.
She has the only rounded chin out of this entire cast, so there's that at least.
And that's because I didn't know how to draw a woman. I was like, I'm just going to make the chin round. And as you can tell, if you look at the right side of her face, I didn't do the rounded chin well. Her chin just connects to her ear. And also, we have to talk about the hair, because, again, this is a more realistic blonde. I basically kept this blonde, maybe touched up a little bit, but it's still essentially a real blonde. However, Felicia has really frilly, bouncy pigtails. I made them coming out of the side of her head as opposed to up. And secondly, she had plastic cherries. That was a very important thing Ghost described to me about Felicia. She had plastic cherries. I made them pom-poms. Frilly little pom-poms. Not correct in the slightest. And also, you can deliberately tell I copied and pasted one pigtail to the other side because I didn't make it think about how it would actually interact. I just didn't want to draw it again. And also, there's no way someone, again, as perfectly put together as Felicia, would have this one random little quiff in the front of her head. She would, of course, have it, if she has a little quiff like that, like RV did in her new art, it'd be, symmetrical because she has a middle part. She wouldn't have this one little nasty quiff. It's all just really hard to look at. And that's the end of my rant. I hate looking at this. I don't want to be here anymore.
Now, is there anything you like about these? That's the hard question.
I'd say my color choices are kind of good. That's another thing I forgot to mention. I shaded... So the thing is, with all of these, I decided to do colored shading. So if you look really closely with a refined eye, you can tell that Leonidas is shaded with blue. Desmond is shaded with purple. Stallion is shaded with this bluey green, and so on and so on. It doesn't look good on some people. Stallion looks sickly. Because he's shaded with green, the sick color. But if you avoid the parts that are shaded and more just the base colors, I think I did good on that. That's it. There's nothing else I did good. Nope.
Alright then, you are your own worst critic.
No one can hate me like I hate me, but no one can love me like I love me.
Not quick question. Do you want to look at the new and improved art? And what you like about that in comparison?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Let me bring that up.
I think we should start with the most different one here.
Well, hang on really quick. Is he who shall not be named still on the server? No, he left. Good.
No, he left.
Thank God, because I'm gonna post everything together so we just have it.
Alright. That was 15 minutes of you ranting about your own artwork.
And we got 15 more, so sit down! Speaking of, I do have to draw the Zamen Ramen protagonist Chan sitting in the chair. At some point.
Nah. I think that's good that I stay in my own style. I stay in my own crappy little style.
I crappily Photoshop you sitting in the chair like a paper doll. Yeah, to begin with the person we began with last time. Aki, significant improvement. I actually made his hair short, like it's supposed to be, and more quiffed. And also, I learned how to do a fade.
Yeah.
Then, the shaved side of his head. His skin tone is also a little more, saturated because there was also a period of time when I was doing the old art where I was afraid to boost up that saturation slider. And because of that, some people looked a little ashy. But Aki, I boosted you up a little bit. I actually added a hooded lid to his eyes if you look a little closer towards the inner side. So he actually retains some features of his heritage and ethnicity. Also, the hoodie's just a lot better. I figured out he was blue, not red. So, gave him his appropriate colors back. And I also enjoy how it mimics the cape of the Justice Arcana in the classic artwork, which I'm going to have to ask you to find and put up next to the sprite work.
Yeah, I'll find something. I'll find a dumb example. Don't worry.
Literally just Google Justice Arcana. It's the first guy there. It is that guy.
All right, let's test this here real quick. Justice Arcana.
Oh, no, don't actually do that.
Justice Arcana guy.
Is it not the guy?
It's Goro Akechi from Persona 5.
Aki is not Goro Akechi. He's more stable than that. He isn't stable, but he's more stable than that.
Okay, I put Taro there and that showed up.
Yeah, that guy. You see him? He's that guy.
Sorry, an option down, just an anime girl sitting in the guy's chair.
Next up, we have the new Desmond, which, no spoilers for what's going to be coming.
I think you highlighted his features. I think you highlighted his features quite well.
We got the point, no spoilers, but you can see where this character is going to be heading in upcoming Persona recap series episodes.
Wait, I should blur out what he's saying so it looks like he's saying a...
Then following the order, we have Leonidas. And now, again, we have a lovely twink. We have a lovely twink who has more realistic blonde hair that retains the cartoonish yellowy aspects of it. But it's not, banana yellow. It's a slightly softer yellow that can realistically look like hair. And also, it's not as flaky looking. It's a little more, put together. His shirt is properly layered correctly. His tie is into pentagon. And he has the cute little stars because if you look on the Empress Arcana card, she has a crown of stars. And I figured, fun to reincorporate that back in.
Yeah, I like this one.
And also, I don't know if I mentioned in the last one, his glasses aren't blue.
Oh my god, he had window lenses.
Yeah, in the previous art, his glasses were just blue. Now Leonidas has actual glasses. And then we have Stallion, my beloved baby boy. Love you, my precious little diva. I actually gave him a proper nose bridge because I remember when I was first drawing, so I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna give him a strong nose bridge because I want to make sure he has distinctive features." And then I just chickened out every single time, so I gave him back his stronger nose bridge. I made sure his head is slightly more long too because I know I wanted him to I never wanted him to look sick. I wanted him to look gangly. I wanted him to kind of look, a little too long. And I think I re-achieved that here. His hair is no longer dirty. And I still incorporate, the graphic elements of his hair by, not having Aki's new fade lines. I made him actually just have, segments of his hair where lines were buzzed in. His earrings, while still, punkish and extravagant, are normal. This is an appropriate amount of earrings to have that actually go with your color palette, including adding gauges. Love the gauges. The leather jacket actually hits where it's supposed to go on the body, and the shirt I feel as though is just more, in line to just have a little ripped shirt with a low cut moment to reveal his ample bosom.
Yeah, he's the only one with collarbones. He kept the collarbones out of everyone.
He kept the collarbones, and they look right. Also, editing note to future Zamen when making this video. I need you to deep fry and zoom in when I say ample bosom. Make that audio real crispy and add a red overlay.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
To the best of your ability and also energy at that moment in time.
This will be a minimal editing project. Minimal editing, low polish, I'm gonna have fun.
It's just my character slowly rotating and then you putting the images up as we're talking.
Stuff like yeah. This is gonna go in between because I upload every 2 weeks, right? This is gonna go in between those 2 weeks.
It's 2 in-depth videos every single week and then just a shit post in between.
I'm considering that honestly.
Oh, and also a final stallion feature that I love his little again, Lover's Arcana. I want to reincorporate features, so I give him a little heart in his little hairpiece.
Yeah, I love that cute little heart. It's so like natural and like such a cute little detail. I love it.
And it's also, Stallion is such a huge looking punk. If it wasn't for the fact he is smiling and has a cute little heart in his hair, you would not really particularly notice that he is, soft under his genuine aesthetic. So I feel like, that little heart and his little smirk reintegrates the softness. And finally, the person I had to, again, say sorry to and then genuinely try to fix the best that I can. Felicia. My darling baby girl. I'm so sorry and I hope this is better for you. So first off, she looks like a woman. Give me credit where credit is due. She looks like a woman.
Yes, yeah, there's a way bigger distinction here. Far more feminine traits.
A lot more feminine traits. Her neck is not the same width as her head.
Yeah, no tree trunk, no girth.
A lot softer. But, still maintaining, Felicia's curviness. She's not a particularly petite little girl, but she's a full woman. She has heft, and I wanted to make sure I incorporated that while maintaining her delicate nature. Secondly, I've significantly improved on the makeup. The blush is a lot more subtle and goes along the contours of her face. Her eyeshadow is a lot more, light and glittery, but also still subtle. And the lips were the biggest improvement. Because I just figured, I'm gonna do Princess Peach lips. Because Princess Peach has that cute little that little round shape that denotes femininity, but it's subtle, it's kind, it's cute, it's brief. And I feel like Felicia, in all her power and still wanting to be feminine, she needs to do her makeup in under 30 minutes. And I feel like this is something achievable in under 30 minutes. And also, the eyeliner is a lot more, graphic, as opposed to being a cute little curl up. It's directly out, it's sharp. So, it's a little more unapproachable to allude to Felicia's unapproachable nature and attitude. And also I made sure she had lashes, but they were a lot more understated, because the thing about my art style, you really don't need to overstate beauty. Everyone literally has studio lighting. I don't add many shadows to the face for that reason. I always draw people in studio lighting. So, it's a lot more, petite and dainty, but also still powerful when you look at the fine details. And also, I made her heart pupils a little more noticeable. I made sure that they're prominent, because the last ones you had to take a second to find them. I feel like these ones are a little more overt.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, because the black contrasts way more.
And also the earrings, I feel as though these are more Felicia's speed, because the last one was like a little button, which you'd give to a little girl. Felicia is a woman. She's 18, but she's a woman.
Well, yeah, these look more like earrings, because the last one is clipped onto the side of her chin.
Yeah, this one, along with being an earring, is also a lot more mature. Yes, it's still a hot pink heart, so it has that, touch of, youth, but it's a lot more small. So realistically, it looks more like a gemstone, realistic jewelry. It's a lot more understated, and it has a dangle to it that makes it look like an actual piece of jewelry, as opposed to something you buy from Claire's to give to your 5-year-old. This looks like an actual earring in her ear. The old Felicia looks like she has a clip-on earring.
Yeah, no, that's accurate. That sounds correct.
And by far, the biggest improvement here, the hair. So for this one, I made it slightly less yellow because Felicia is unsurprisingly based off Barbie. Barbie has more of a platinum hair as opposed to an overt yellow. So because of that, I reduced the yellow a little bit, added a little more white, so that way she's like a pure platinum blonde. I also refined her little quiff in the middle so it goes with her middle part as opposed to against it. And I made sure her actual proper cherries are in her ear now as opposed to little puffballs. You can look at those and say, oh, those are hard plastic. And I also gave her, because, spoiler alert for the end of the game, but in Felicia's epilogue art, her adult form has these double X hair clips to represent XX for the Judgment Arcana, because the Judgment Arcana is double X for 20. And we figured it would be a good idea to bring those back in her younger form. So now she also has her double X hair clips that also provide, a little break, but not a complete side check from the symmetry of her hair. Like it's a point of interest rather than a complete diversion. So all in all, these are genuine improvements, and I'm very happy to see them.
Can't have to throw these PNGs around.
Playing with these little PNGs like puppets.
I mean, that's basically all I do. I'm not that good an editor yet.
Hey, we literally watch your videos to help watch you improve your editing, speaking, and editing, and writing. One of these days I'll memorize your outro. One of these days I'll get it.
Sure. Sure you will.
Wait, actually really quick, can you just type it up in the chat?
Type what?
Your outro.
You want to lie? Got you. You want to lie? Got you.
I want the line.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second, just so I don't embarrass myself, I'm copying and pasting.
I have a very funny idea.
Alright, I'll trust you. Wham.
Wham, bam, thank you. Okay, ready for this? I've been Dolly Rabbit, and thank you so much for watching this video. Nope, fuck that. I've been Dolly Rabbit. No, stop laughing. I've been Dolly Rabbit, and thank you very much for watching this video. So consider sticking around if you don't hate my art. My sole goal here is to intrude on Zamen's videos and improve my art, speaking, and general presence in Zamen's channel. Goodbye!
That was a good medical break, but I've been a Zamen, and thank you very much for bearing with this, whatever this is. So yeah, consider sticking around. I'm trying to get better at writing, editing, and speaking. This is not a regular upload. I'm not sticking to the script. There is no script.
There's no script here. This is anarchy. Anarchy, I say.
Exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie about that.
This has been episode 1 of an ongoing series we call PNG Review. So submit your local PNGs that you love to Zamen's Twitter, and we'll review them in the next episode.
No, that's getting cut.
What do you mean you don't want to do PNG Review?
I'll pass, thank you very much. I want to just talk about random nonsense.
We have PNG Review, and we double check the files that if you don't submit them as a PNG, we don't count them. You have to submit your PNGs as PNGs to PNG Review. Fuck your JPEGs.
We don't believe in JPEGs here. I convert most stuff into PNGs. Oh Christ. What was that noise?
Just a desolate sigh.
Desolate sigh. This is the 4th recording, actually. Alright, I will stop recording now.
Heaving.